Hello, everyone's. I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. I am here for Married to Medicine, Season 6, Episode 8. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So, y'all, Simone tells Jackie she didn't had sex with Cecil and she was loving it. She didn't realize how much she was missing sex until she had sex. So I'm like, that's good. Maybe that'll get y'all into the same house at all times. That's what he been wanting. He been wanting y'all in the same house. He been wanting y'all to have sex. So you didn't satisfy one of those needs for that man. So go ahead and do it. She was like, child, I didn't know what I was missing until I got to doing what I needed to do. Jack is like, girl, that's what I'm telling you. I tell my patients all the time, as soon as you come home, whoever you in a relationship in, y'all just go ahead and get to doing it right then and there. Ain't no time of, okay, let's eat, let's go ahead and do this, let's watch TV show. No, as soon as you walk in the door, bam, go ahead and get your thing on. Simone, she seems happy that she did finally got some of that pent up frustration at her. And I'm like, see, that's all it was. You ain't had sex in a while. You all that frustration was in you. You just had to let it out with some sex. That's all, girl. Contessa, she's still at home recovering, but she has her kids coming in every 5 minutes on rotation to make sure their mama's all right. Now it's like, see, kids are very perceptive like my nephews. My mom, Contessa is out doing something out of her norm. Usually, mommy, she's at work. She come home, she's cooking, she's cleaning, she's helping with us with homework. They see mama. She said she was sick. Now mama's laying down, which is in the middle of the day, which is something weird. We gonna have to figure out and make sure mama's all right. So we gonna keep on going in there to make sure she's all right. My nephews are, and on top of that, Contessa don't want to take her medicine because she don't want to be out here sleeping. And the kids keep on coming in, and she can't get a good nap in. She feel like she in the hospital, like every 5 minutes, nurse coming in. See, I'm with you on that on not taking medicine. I've told y'all this before. Like I can't take like strong medicine. Give me an extra strength Tylenol, and I'm good. This hydrocodone, oxycodone, all that stuff, I can't do. I had surgery one time, and it was an outpatient surgery, so I went home that same day. So that day they sent my medicine off, but it wasn't gonna be ready for the next day. Okay, cool. I'll take me extra strength Tylenol, and I'm gonna lay my tail down. So the next day I got my medicine, and I was like, it wasn't a surgery to where I couldn't move and get up. Like doctors like, okay, I'm gonna need you to get up and walk around just a little bit because it was a laparoscopic surgery. Okay, cool, I could do that. I wanted to at least sit up for like 30 minutes, like every few hours, so I'm just not laying down the whole time. I think they gave me some like hydrocotton or something like that, and it made my head hurt. I'm like, I'm feeling nauseous. So I'm like, maybe it's still some anesthesia in my system, and that's why I got a headache. That first dose, I was feeling nauseous, couldn't sit up. Second dose, I was like the same thing. Third dose, the same thing. I'm just thinking, if this is still, second day from surgery, maybe, it's still not out of my system. That second day of taking that medicine, I was like, I can't do it. I think I took like 4 out of the 15 pills. I was like, I'm feeling worse with the medicine than I am without it. Because without the medicine, after it didn't wear out of my system, I was still in pain, but my head wasn't hurting. I didn't feel nauseated. See, moral to the story is I don't like taking medication. Back to kids being perceptive. My mama was having some type of headache, like where she stood up, or it felt like her brain was spinning around in her head. And I'm on it. I'm on WebMD, trying to diagnose what she got going on, and I could not get a definitive answer. My nephews peeped. Hey, Grammy, she's laying around. She's talking about her head hurting. So they didn't had a little conference in the room. They didn't call mama. They didn't call their mama and their daddy. Talking about some Grammy's sick. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's laying around. She said her head is hurting. They was putting 20 on 10, much like my grandma be doing, because that's where they get it from. I'm getting a call from my brother and sister. I'm like, what's going on with mama? I'm making sure she's, I gave her some medicine. I've been massaging her tip. I'm trying to do whatever I can. Like I can't really do nothing to diagnose her or relieve her pain, but give her some like Tylenol or something like that. I was like, she's not. For me, she was okay, but my nephews was like something ain't right. They kept on coming in, peeping, making sure she all right. I'm right here. She's good. So I could understand why kids keep on coming in, check in and you all right? Okay. The other one coming, you all right? Yeah, they cool. And she didn't want to take her medicine. Dr. Scott said, "Did you know that's doctors for you? They the worst patients out there because she's so worried about her kids coming in and making sure she don't want to fall asleep in the midst of her kids on this 5 minute rotation, making sure she all right." So Aiden, his job is merging with a bigger company, and the question is, does he have a job, or are they moving to California, Houston, North Carolina? They don't know. He's been with the group for 10 years and he's top of the game, top of his game in Atlanta. And he doesn't want to move to another area where he basically has to start over. But the thing with the merger is, I don't know if he would still have his same position or where he have to do something else. Now, if you got your same position and your same salary and your job is guaranteed, I would say stay right there. But Mariah, she don't want to leave the South. That's where she live. That's where she live at. That's where they made their home, establish everything. She wanted to stay in Atlanta or the South. California, that's all lovely, but the South is what she knows. She don't really want to leave. So it's kind of up in the air. Do you stay at the job you're at now, or do you venture on to something else? So, where am I at? I almost lost my notes here. I would have been so mad. So, Quad filing for divorce made it to the blogs before it made it to the friends. So naturally, Toy is going to take this as an attack on her. She should have called me the minute she filed for divorce. She should have called me the minute that she got a new place. It's like all these things that should have been ran by her before Quad did it, or as Quad was doing it. Like I guess as Quad was like, "Girl, I'm down here at the courthouse. I didn't sign my divorce papers. Yes, girl, I didn't found me a new place. I didn't sign my lease. Yeah, girl, Dr. G, he right here, yeah, he right here as I'm doing this. What am I wearing? Well, when I went to go file for divorce, I was wearing this little red jumpsuit. Now, when I got my own place, I had on a greenish kind of turquoise outfit. What was I wearing when I told Dr. G I was wearing? Well, girl, I had on this white jumpsuit. You know I love a good jumpsuit, yeah. I guess that was how it was supposed to go. She was supposed to know when Quad filed divorce, what she was wearing, how her hair was. This is a personal attack on her. She should know these things at all points. She shouldn't have to find out Quad was getting a divorce from the blogs. Now, I shouldn't say this, or was this another way of Quiet making it, this about her? I didn't tell my friends. The blogs told my friends, and now this is gonna be me in the center of them wondering why I did things that I did. It could be. I don't know. So Jackie, she has a slumber party, and Quiet makes it perfectly clear that she doesn't want to talk about her divorce right now, so don't ask. Contessa, she's still recovering from the surgery, so she couldn't make it. And, she's like, I got my face together, my hair together, so I want to look like I want my insides to fit what my outsides look like. So I'm going to pretty myself up, but as far as going to the slumber party, your girl can't do it. Toya, she's over there rolling her eyes like this girl right here. I'm like, I don't remember y'all not friends. She's still mad because she didn't get Contessa's itinerary when she went and had surgery, or when Contessa was up at the airport with her daddy for 8 hours after he fell asleep, and she just did not have the strength to, go to this party that she was doing throwing for Eugene. She's still mad about that. And I'm like, girl. Remember, y'all not friends no more. So why do you care that whether she was there or not? You could have just kept it pushing. But Heavenly, she wants to know, are they being a good friend for Quiet? We're not going to talk about the divorce. We just want to know, are we being a good friend to you, Quiet? We're here for you, ride or die. We just, I think it will help to talk. She said, are you okay? She's like, I'm going through it right now, y'all. Y'all see I'm going through this divorce. Just don't bombard me right now. I'll talk to y'all when I feel like talking to y'all. For whatever reason, Toya gotta know. Okay. Oh, She can see it all over Toya's face. Toya got to ask something. As soon as Toya said, well, or whatever it was she said, she's like, Toya, whatever you got to ask, don't, because I'm not going to answer. I didn't answer them their questions, so I'm not going to answer your questions. Fix your face, because I don't like the way it's sitting. Toya, she's all over, man, like, you not being a real friend to us. They asked you a question. You don't know what I was going to ask you. See, this is what I'm talking about. She's not a true friend for you. And Jackie was like, this is Toya being a big sister to you, quiet. She is upset, and this is how she shows that she loves you by yelling and fussing at you. So these two was fussing and cussing for a minute, and then it was like, yes, girl, you know I love you. I wouldn't be acting this way if I didn't love you. I show you my love by fussing and cussing at you and doing things that's just unnecessary. So they hugged, and everything was cool with them. I was like, I guess, because the what the I forgot what it's called. And we were like, what's happening next week? They made it seem like it was something more than what it was. So that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like always, thank my subscribers and the people who watch. If you're new, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. If you already came back and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.